Hello everybody, I'm Tomayia Colvin of Tomayia Colvin Photography and Tomayia Colvin Education and the host of the Photo Cookout. I am delighted to have you on my very first YouTube video and welcome to my channel. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about me and the person that you're following, hopefully. So I have been a photographer for, let's see, 8 or 9 years almost. I intentionally, or when I first decided to become a photographer, I was actually doing scrapbooks. I was a high school and middle school teacher for a very long time and decided to walk out on faith and pursue a full-time entrepreneurship so that I could be able to pick up my kids in the car rider line, go on their field trips, and just kind of have the flexibility that I thought that I needed in my life, right? So here I am, fast forward 5-6 years later, still full-time entrepreneur. And if I had to tell you any word of advice, if you are thinking about starting your own business, walking away from your full-time job, the best piece of advice that I could give you would be to, 1, always bet on yourself, and 2, always believe in yourself no matter what. So even on the days, like right now we are in the middle of the coronavirus, right? In actuality, like I really do have clients that are canceling and are rescheduling. We're having to give some refunds. But even despite that, I'm still gonna trust and bet on myself, right? So that means that although maybe like right now in April and May, because obviously I'm staying at home and I'm not going out into the public and I'm not obviously photographing clients at this time, that doesn't mean that my business is a failure, right? It just means that right now in this moment, because of the coronavirus, that it is time for me to pivot, and maybe it may be time for me to do something a little bit different in just this meantime, right? So if you are an entrepreneur and you're feeling like, damn, you know what? I have made a poor decision in my life. This entrepreneur business is really, it's not what I really thought it would be, and that is true. There are some months where it's going to be rocking. It's going to be some months where you may have to have some ramen noodles and some pancakes a couple of days, and that is totally fine. But even despite all of that, if God put it on your heart to say, okay, it is time for you to walk away from your full-time entrepreneur or to launch your full-time journey into entrepreneur, I want you to fully understand that even in those rough moments, even when your account is looking kind of weird like mine is right now, even in those moments, I still want you to trust God, and I want you to believe and have some faith in the vision that He had for your life. So if you're feeling discouraged, like, you know what, I may have made the wrong decision about walking away from my full-time job this year, or some things did not necessarily go as I wanted them to, or you're questioning all of your life decisions at this moment, I want to just encourage you to, 1, honor those feelings that you're feeling inside and don't try to push or suppress them away. Honor your feelings. So if you're having a bad and crummy day, it's okay. Get up, take your shower, restart your engine, refresh, and say, okay, cool, I am feeling this way and it's totally okay. Then you make a decision. Okay, so I'm having a crummy week, I'm having a crummy month. At this point, you may even be having a crummy year, okay? What are you gonna do different? So you have the option to either sit and do nothing, or if you're someone like me who has 2 kids that you have to take care of, then that means that you have to pivot and you have to do something else. So if that means that I have to go online teaching, I will do that. If it means that I have to do something else in this moment to make sure that my kids are fed, then I will do that, right? But I don't want you to feel like your life is a disaster and God still does not have control over what is happening in your life. He has planted you in this moment. And I am 100% sure, I swear I've done this a few times, where it looks shaky and I wasn't sure, like, okay, how am I supposed to move forward? Did I make the right decision? Is he still gonna be in control after this moment? But I want you to have faith and put your feet on the ground every morning. Give yourself credit for, obviously, for waking up and having the courage to get up and say, okay, I'm gonna try this thing again. And then give yourself some affirmations. Hey, I am wonderfully made. I am incredible. I am beautiful. I am everything, right? Give yourself all of those things, and then you get up and you go and you kick ass, right? Because that is what you need to do in order for you to sustain yourself during these moments. So I am Tomayia Colvin. Thank you for popping in and watching with me on my very first video. And I hope that you like and you share it and you subscribe, so that when I make my next one, then you will find out and you'll be able to hear all the things that I'm going to tell you. So if you have a product you want me to review, or you have a topic that you want me to chat with you about, I'm happy to make a video for you, okay? This is what I'm doing. I'm pivoting in this moment. I am starting a YouTube channel, something I've always wanted to do, something I've always wanted to learn video. So here I am, I'm home, right? I've set up the ring light, I've put up my B-flat, and I'm recording so that I can keep myself encouraged, keep you encouraged, and still keep moving in these moments. So I look forward to chatting with you next time.